it's extremely frustrating. I mean, we work in an environment that's very heavily regulated. And so, you know, getting your head around what the rules are is really important. And, you know, I've had, over the years, I've had a lot of members say to me, you know, Michael, for God's sake, we just want to know what the bloody rules are. Tell us what the rules are, for God's sake, you know. And so it's extremely frustrating when you're dealing with any regulator and you've read the legislation, you think you've got a handle on it, and then you go in and oh, you know, that's not quite how we interpret that, or well, yes, that's what the legislation says, but we've got this policy that says we can interpret it another way. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, this impacts upon people's businesses and their livelihoods. And, you know, I would have thought there was a responsibility to, you know, to make sure everybody was operating off a level playing field, that everybody understood what the rules were. And it also gives you the opportunity at a point in time to say, well, maybe we need to change that rule.
Yeah.
And you can actually point to a line in a piece of legislation or a clause, and you can say, we need to review that. It's not operating the way we thought it would, or it's out of date or whatever. When these bottom drawer policies keep being dragged out, you're not sure where that's come from, you're not sure how it originated, you're not sure whether that's the personal interpretation of the officer that you're dealing with. Does it actually reflect the position of the government of the day? You're not sure, and so it's very difficult to then have a conversation around what needs to change or identify how we go about changing something.